Hi, Phanessa here. In this video I am going to demonstrate how to crochet the little waves stitch. I know this doesn't look little because I'm using super bulky weight yarn, but it does look like little waves if you use a lighter weight yarn. So if you're interested in how to work this in the round, please visit my blog. The link is in the description box and the written instructions are there. For this tutorial, I'm just going to work in rows. All right, let's get started. So for this pattern, you want to chain in multiples of 8 plus 5. So start with a slip knot and then chain in multiples of 8 plus 5. So I chained 16 plus 5. So now we're going to start row 1, which is your right side, with 1 double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So there's your first chain, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that'll be your 4th chain. You want to yarn over, insert your hook into the 4th chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So we're going to work 1 more double crochet in the next stitch, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. So now you have 3 double crochet stitches. The chains here count as 1 double crochet. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches, skip 2, and then into the 3rd we're going to work a shell stitch. So to work a shell stitch, you're going to work into the same stitch. So all in one stitch, 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets. So skipping 2 into the 3rd, that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and then 2 more double crochets into the same stitch. Now we're going to skip 2 and work 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 chain stitches. So skip 2, 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, your repeat is skip 2, shell stitch, skip 2, and then 3 double crochets. So I'm going to skip 2, work a shell stitch into the next. It's going to be 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. So there's 2, chain 1, and I'll work 2 more double crochets. Skip 2 and then work 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. For this sample, I only have the 3 stitches left after I skip 2. So I'm going to skip 2 and then 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So this is your front side. Okay, for row 2, chain 3 and turn. The chain 3 counts as your double crochet stitch throughout the pattern. So we're going to work a front post double crochet around these 2 double crochets. So that means we're going to work around the post instead of up here where the stitches are. And front post means that you insert your hook from the front instead of from the back. Okay, so yarn over in the front of your work around the first post here, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, front post double crochet into the next stitch, yarn over, around the post of the next double crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, so now we're going to skip these 2 double crochet stitches. We're going to work another shell stitch in this chain 1 space. So right into the middle of the previous shell stitch, we're going to work another shell stitch. So we're skipping these 2 double crochets, yarn over into the chain 1 space, work your shell stitch. Okay, so that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 more double crochets into the chain 1 space, 1 and 2. So now we're going to skip these 2 double crochet stitches and work 1 front post double crochet around each of these 3 stitches. So again, we're working around the post. The double crochet stitch is the same, you're just working around the post instead of through the top of the loops. Okay, 1 shell stitch into the center, so the chain 1 space, and the shell stitch is 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. So your repeat is going to be working front post double crochets where you have double crochets down here, and then shell stitches into the center of the previous shell, so that into the chain 1 space you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. You're going to repeat that until you get to the last shell, so 5 stitches left. You're going to skip these 2 and then front post double crochet around the next 2 double crochet stitches, so this one and this one. So we're working front post double crochet, and then around the next post, front post double crochet. So this was the chain stitches that we had from the beginning, and it counts as a double crochet. So we're going to work 1 double crochet into the top chain. So there's 1, 2, 3 chains. In the turning chain, we're going to work 1 double crochet in the top of the 3rd chain. So you can work your double crochet stitch. So this was our chain 3. And then our 2 front post double crochets. So we want to end with 2 front post double crochets and then your double crochet here, which matches the other side. So we're going to repeat row 2 until we're happy with the size. Chain 3 and turn. We're back on the right side, so we're going to work front post double crochets around the next 2 double crochet stitches, just like we did last row. Okay, so right into the center of this shell stitch, we're going to work a shell stitch. 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. So that's 2, chain 1, and then 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to work front post double crochets around the 3 double crochets here. Again, working through the front. Work your front post double crochet. The second one. and there's a third double crochet here. So you work your front post double crochets on the double crochet stitches from the previous row, and you work your shell stitches in the center of the shell stitches in the previous row. So that's your chain 1 space. And when you get to your last 5 stitches, you're going to skip the 2 double crochets from the shell and work 1 front post double crochet in the next 2 double crochet stitches. Okay, 1 front post double crochet and another into the next stitch here. And then in the turning chain, we're going to work 1 double crochet in the top of the 3rd chain. So count 1, 2, 3 and work your double crochet stitch. Okay, so I've worked a few more rows. This is what it looks like. You've got your shell stitches here. You've got your pretty little waves as a result of the front post double crochets. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. I'll see you next time.